Hey, it's MK, and I am back with an off-the-board layout for you guys today. And today I am inspired by these gorgeous mugs right here. They look like they're handmade, but I cannot wait to incorporate my mugs into my pocket page that I'm going to be making today. So from Cocoa Vanilla, I'm going to be using a lot of Great Escape pieces. So I have the sticker sheet, a couple chipboard pieces, a lot of chipboard pieces, and a few little die cut pieces. I also have these mock-ups of the trees that I created out of acrylic, but I'm going to be using the mock-ups, and they all have a masking on them. So I will be peeling the masking off, and they'll look much cleaner than with the masking on. I also have this wood grain background from Ella and Vive, background number 5 from Great Escape. I'm using this directions paper that's got the compass rose on it and some feathers. I love this striped piece. It's also from Cocoa Vanilla Great Escape. I have a piece of cardstock from Close to My Heart. I think it's the mink color. And then I'm pulling out this one here, I think was the Pink Fresh puffy stickers. And then I'm going to use this stencil that I've used on a few more of these layouts featuring the exact same rocks that I'm taking pictures of. And then I want to incorporate this burlap as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is trim down all of my pieces, all of my pictures, and get them all situated. So now that I've got all of that situated, I actually went and I put my pictures back into the pocket page because I'm only going to be working on these 3 cards. The other side of my pocket is actually done and over with. It's just nothing but pictures of these awesome rocks. So the first thing I want to do to replicate my mugs is have this wood grain at the very bottom and rip the branding strip off rather than chop it off. So that way I don't have a perfect edge, just like in my mugs. I know theirs looks more like cork, but I really wanted this wood grain down at the bottom. So I think it's going to work really, really well. And then of course I picked the green instead of the tricolor that they have, like it looks like paint splatter. Also, you're probably asking, why do I have the green go all the way down and didn't just cut a strip off? Because I wasn't exactly sure whether or not how much green I wanted to show off and how much of the wood grain. And by the time I was done with it, I just really just wanted to use them both up. So this was, I believe, my last layout of these rocks using this wood grain and this collection. So I don't really think that I was in a big hurry to skimp and save on all my pieces. So that's how I ended up with what I did as far as the paper goes. All right, now that I played Divide and Conquer with all of my stickers and my wood veneer and chipboard pieces and all the good things, I went ahead and divided and conquered onto each card, but I might not use everything on each card. So I'm going to take this, this burlap and cut it in half so that way it's on both sides of my striped paper. I'm also going to tuck in, it says get outside, roam. I don't know if it says get outside and, is that an ampersand? It might be an ampersand, and roam. But then it had a highway like you were driving. And so I tucked the highway underneath, and then that way now I have like a little tab sticking up. I'm going to go ahead and put this striped piece with the burlap border in different locations on each pocket card because I don't want the pocket card to go straight across my page. It's not going to be one of those designs that goes straight across. It's going to go top, bottom, left, or top, bottom, middle, upper, right? So it doesn't have to look like it belongs in any direction. I did also want to get rid of these. They look like bowls. I don't know if it's just a design or anything, but to me they looked like cereal bowls stacked on top of each other, and so I really just wanted to try to incorporate them somehow. Off camera, I took the masking off the top of all of my beautiful trees. Now, the reason why I decided to make these into acrylic, so available in the shop, these are all acrylic, because wood is a lot softer than acrylic is, and when you have a laser try to cut all of those little teeny tiny little I don't know, needles or whatnot replicating on the tree, it actually creates a hot spot and could potentially cause harm to your machine. And so when I do it in acrylic, it does it at a little slower pace, and it's not as intimidating if I was to just use acrylic. So I definitely, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at all of my product creeping back in. That's my puppy. I've got it so far zoomed in that you can't see him, and he's wanting attention again, and so he keeps pushing the stuff into the camera. So I apologize, but anyways, that is why I chose to make these wood pieces or these trees out of acrylic as opposed to keep them in wood. But I did cut them out in wood just to see how they would do and what size, right? That's usually why I have mock-ups and test tries and stuff, is to just see how much, how far can I push my laser machine to get the images that I want. And then, of course, the pieces that I use, I do put my adhesive backing on the back. So that way, when I put them in my misfit piles or anything like that, that they are ready to go should you purchase a misfit kit, right? So again, I'm trying to come up with designs for these bowls that don't make them look like bowls. I really do like that design, and just put a tiny word sticker that says exploring in the middle. On the back of each of these cards is a photo of some more rocks. Now, like I said, these are rocks. I didn't say that in this video. I've said it in the previous videos of these specific sets of photos. These are petroglyphs, and they are just outside of Austin, Nevada, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. But they are very interesting, naturally made rocks. These are earth-made rocks. That man had nothing to do with this. It all of the formations and all of the quote-unquote writings are all natural made from Mother Nature. You know, the way that the water beads off of the rock, and then for so many years it creates a pattern in the rock and things like that. And so me personally, I wasn't really sure if I would ever make this trip again, and so I wanted to take as many pictures as possible, because that's how I go back to my memories, basically, is taking a ton of pictures. So peeling the masking off of this one particular tree, I actually broke it in the center, and it was very, very delicate in the center. It doesn't bother me one bit, because I can just always put it right back together. And again, I'm just trying to figure out how it works. I do play around with this one quite a bit, and I have to tell you guys that I ended up putting foam dots underneath this one tree because I wanted it overlapping the other tree. So off camera, I have foam dots, which is what I'm putting on them, taking the backing off of now. And adding some more to it. I guess I didn't hit it all in the right spot. But yeah, they're thin enough to where you can stack them on each other and they won't be super thick. So that's one of the things I love about my wood grain as well. Or my wood veneer, sorry. And so I have this. I love these puffy stickers, by the way. They are so super soft and puffy. I don't know. And they're just so delicate. Not delicate, but tiny. All right, I decided to go ahead and put these cards back into their pockets, just so that way you can get an overview of what everything looks like with the pictures in between and whatnot. So I'm going to do that really, really quickly. And then you can also take a look at some of the petroglyphs, which are just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Now, what's really cool too is some of these rocks, they actually had the old drawings on them, cave drawings, but they weren't in caves, they were outside. And whatever they used back in the day, back in the, golly, forevers ago, whatever they used, again, it permeated into the rock to where when the rain drops down in that specific pattern, it leaves that pattern and it just keeps engraving it into the rock based off of nature. So it's fabulous, fascinating, guys. And I don't know if it's because of the type of rocks they are or if it's just that specific area with the type of weather that it gets. I'm not really sure. So anyways, I talked through the whole thing again. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, truly appreciate it when you stop by and check out what I am up to. Don't forget about the link that I have down below for Off the Board. And yeah, that's about it for me today. Again, thank you so much, and I will check y'all later. Bye.